Hey guys, in today's install video, I'm going to be showing you how to swap out some takedown pins in your First Strike T15. Now, tooling wise, quickly, what are you going to need? You are going to need a couple of small sized flathead screwdrivers. Now, small enough that you will be able to take your screwdriver and run it up and down into this groove freely. You'll see why in a little bit. All right. Next up, you're going to need a couple of various sized Allen keys. Nothing really specific, just one Allen key to be able to push through your current takedown pins and a smaller sized Allen key to hold down a spring, which I will show you a little bit later into the video. All right, now, quickly, what am I installing? These are called Yankee Hill extended takedown pins. I call them fingertip savers. They are an awesome item to put onto your T15, and because I like teching T15s, these things are fingertip savers. They're awesome. Well worth the investment, not only to me, but probably to yourself, because you'll be fixing your own T15 at some point or another, I think. Anyways, what do? They basically allow you to have a good grip on the tip of the takedown pin, and it allows you to pull it out from the lower receiver way more easier than it is to take an Allen key and have to push through and whatnot. Anyways, to me, it's well worth the investment. Again, that's just my opinion, but one of my favorite mods for sure for my builds. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get started by removing or taking out or pushing out the current cross pins that are in your T15. So grab your T15, flip it over, grab that Allen key, push through your cross pins. Now, before you separate your upper and lower receivers, just for argument's sakes, give your trigger a pull or two just to make sure it's not cocked, because if it is cocked when you separate your upper and lower receivers, that's going to be bad. What's going to happen? Well, there's a 90%-ish chance, I would say, just for argument's sake, that this back cap will go popping and flying out. It will not only go flying and you may lose it, but you will break that little hook that it goes into, which will make you have to replace your bolt sleeve. That would suck. So give your marker a quick trigger pull before you take it apart, just to save yourself some potential headaches. All right, next step. We are going to remove the small little silver pins. There's one right there, and there's one right in there. We're going to do this one at a time, obviously. You're going to get your screwdriver. You're going to fit it into that groove. Now, if your cross pin is already locked into place, just push it down a touch. What that does is the small little silver pins that are in there that are actually in that little sort of guide channel are tapered. So they're kind of cone shaped. So the idea is to get the screwdriver into there so that you can get behind it to hold it back, so it allows you to pull out your pin. All right. So we'll try it with this guy first. Now, one thing I've learned, and trust me, you need to listen to me on this one. That little silver pin is spring loaded. The minute you get this pin out, just put your hand out like this. You'll see me do it right now, because you don't want to lose that silver pin. I speak from experience because it took me about a day and a bit to find the silver pin that is from this spot, and it sucked. All right. So enough talk, more work. Get in behind that silver pin. When you're pulling out your takedown pin, try to keep everything closed up so that it doesn't go flying. Spin your takedown pin, because that'll help with removal of it. Okay, see how I just dropped that because I really don't want to lose this pin. All right, you even saw that sort of sprung out a little bit. And it's really small, so it's really easy to lose. All right. It is tapered, like I said before. I don't know if you can see it against my fingernail, but that side is the taper side, and that side is the flat side. We're going to set that aside for a second, okay? We're going to locate our pin to reinstall and get that guy ready. Now, this is where the small Allen key that I was telling you about before comes into play. You're going to insert it into this hole where the spring sits and hopefully not lose it. You're going to push down to squish the spring a little bit. You're going to grab that same flathead screwdriver, and right here there is a small little access hole that will allow you to get into where the spring is to hold it. What that does, hopefully it gives you, yeah, it should be enough. It holds the spring back for you so you can slip the silver pin back in. Just enough so that it sits there. like that. Okay, grab your new cross pin. Okay, I'm going to push it against the silver pin that's here. Hopefully you can see that. I'll try my best. All right, push down towards the spring. And as soon as you get close to the cross pin hole, push down. All right, you heard that lock in. It's already grabbing a little bit. You can remove the screwdriver to release the rest of the spring tension. And the front's done. All right, now let's go to the back. All right, clean up a little bit. Go to the back, same idea. There's the small little pin that we want to remove. The back side's a little bit on the easier side, in the sense of you don't have to worry about the spring really flying off. Really unlikely to happen, but the removal process is the same. So screwdriver goes into the channel, gets in between the silver pin and the takedown pin, and as you pull up to remove, give it a twist, and it comes right out. Now, I know this one's a little bit more of a pain to put back together. I will do my best so you can see it. You're going to have to take out this small little pin, not take out, push back so that you can slide in your new cross pin. Now, in order to do that, you're going to have to start from this side with your smaller flathead screwdriver and get in between again, just like that. Ish. All right. I will do your screwdriver. Other flathead screwdriver is going to go from the other side. You're going to get behind that pin. See, it doesn't always go perfect. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. One more time. Come on. You can do it. No, I can't. All right, try one more time. There we go. Got it. So, I reach over, grab my new cross pin. I'm going to push that new pin, or that silver pin, this way as much as possible. Again, I'm going to put my new cross pin in. Doesn't necessarily have to be channel towards the pin. Just need to get it into the hole. And then quickly push in. And let go of the other screwdriver, twist it, locks into place, you're done. All right. Can be a little bit of a pain. It really does suck if you lose that front silver pin. Quite honestly, it took me about a day to find on carpet. It was not enjoyable. All right. As always, guys, hopefully this helps you out. If you have any problems, questions, or concerns, as always, post a comment, shoot a PM, and I'll help out as best I can. Cheers, guys.